Hello, this is an impromptu, unscripted, unnamed, unidentified live gaming show. It's a retrospective show. Some of you may have seen some of my, or one or two of you might have seen my shows in the past. I'm still not yet decided on a name or a strict rigid format, so right now, unscripted and unnamed live show. How's that? Well, some of you might be up right now, but most of you that would be up right now would be playing something called Diablo? No, Diablo 3 recently launched, and Blizzard's having a bit of trouble keeping up with demand. Everyone's getting server error number 37 left, right, and centre. But oh well, while you're waiting for the server to tick over, while you're waiting for everything to happen, stay tuned to this live show. Sorry, it's a bit of casual Monday look here, or casual Tuesday. It's very cold in this part of the world right now. It's the middle of the night and it's freezing, so I'm trying to keep warm just a little bit. Today is the 15th of May, Tuesday the 15th of May, 2012, and this is live right now. And as it is live, you can interact with me. I'll just show it up there. Oop. There we go. Interact with me there. Should be about there. At Aaronites on Twitter. Just send me your tweets and I'll be able to interact with you live on the show. With regards to retro and Nintendo and all that kind of news, there hasn't been much this week. Everyone's been focused on Diablo 3. For an interesting thing to watch, check out video blogs done by 3DS and DS developer Jules Bloxham from Renegade Kid. He's developed Dementium on the DS and Dementium 2, Moon, and more recently he's been one of the pioneering figures in the 3DS eShop. He released Mutant Mudds, which is a tremendous success, a retrospective pixel game that really takes advantage of the 3D depth and everything. And he's got more 3DS eShop games coming with ATV Wild Ride 3D, ATV Wild Ride game, how descriptive can you get, and an interesting puzzler called Bomb Monkey. So that he does a video blog about on a semi-unregular basis, but it's really good stuff. Be sure to check it out if you're at all interested in that kind of scene. Also, Raw Meat Cowboy, the big man behind Go Nintendo, is doing a video series Monday through Thursday. It's called Go Nintendo Nightly over at GoNintendo.com. Be sure to check that out. It's an interesting look back at the news while offering a unique perspective. Anyway, that's it with the news. What we're here to do tonight is play some games. And as we don't play the latest stuff here, we play stuff from the past generation normally, taking a look to see how it really holds up. Now, the game we'll be looking at tonight is an interesting pick of Sonic Unleashed for the Wii. Now, when the Wii was first announced, Sega was on the ball. They got their mascot Sonic in Sonic and the Secret Rings, and they even revived a classic game in Knights. Now, Knights was okay. It didn't sell that well, but still, it is a classic franchise, and it shows the affinity Sega had for their former rivals Nintendo. Sonic and the Secret Rings wasn't a launch title, but it was launch window. It launched the year after launch in 2007? Yeah, 2007. Sorry, a bit of mind doubly there. And it was a fun game. It tried to take advantage of the Wii's gimmicks. Now, more recently, Sonic has moved on to more fertile grounds. The Xbox and 360 and PlayStation 3 games, Sonic Generations, was not released on the Wii. It was a great game taking a look at Sonic's past. Instead, Nintendo gamers got an exclusive 3DS version that got a bit of a mixed reception for directly recycling layouts from older Sonic games. But Sonic Unleashed is where it's at. As you can see on the cover, it has the Sonic speed gameplay and some debatable Werehog gameplay, which is more slow, kind of a brawler. It just didn't turn out the way people want. Often, the game gets remembered just for the Werehog gameplay, and they neglect half the game, the fun, fast Sonic gameplay. That's what I want to focus on here today. There's lots of stuff we can talk about. I'll just check to make sure no one's tweeted in. But I really want to see how half of this game holds up. The other half, well, that's not really what you're interested in when you pick up a game with Sonic on it. You're not interested in slow plodding along. But how did the speed gameplay hold up and work? That's what the interesting part of it is. Sonic never really took off in 3D. If you went back and played some of the Sonic Adventure titles from the Dreamcast, or even Sonic Heroes on GameCube, you might not remember it as nicely as you currently do. It's a bit buggy, it never really gets there. A title called Sonic the Hedgehog was released on Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 in 2006, which was flawed. It got a tremendously negative reception. It's buggy, it's horrible, it's often considered the down point of the Sonic series. It's debatable what happened, but it's quite obvious that the game was rushed out for release to try and catch that new generation buzz. When Sonic Unleashed was first revealed, it wasn't revealed as the Werehog slow gameplay. It strictly focused on the fast-paced, high-speed Sonic gameplay, which got a lot of people excited. A huge number of reviews and criticism was for this Werehog, and often this completely outbalanced the daytime Sonic gameplays, which most reviewers agreed was actually quite good. So today on this unscripted, unnamed live show, we will be playing Sonic Unleashed on the Wii. It is live. It is currently Tuesday the 15th of May 2012. If you got anything you want to say about Sonic titles over the recent time, please tweet me at Aaron Knights right there and you'll get on to the show. Now, let's play some games. So please tweet me and let's see how this goes. Sonic Unleashed. If anyone's curious, I'm playing this with a Classic Controller Pro. The game does support both a GameCube controller and the Wiimote and Nunchuck setup, but it's pretty clear once you get playing that the Classic Controller Pro is the best solution for the game. Ooh, I'm stuttering because I'm just that excited. Again, tweet in the corner there, at Aaron Knights. Sega and Sonic Team. Sonic Team, you might remember, popped up in the very first Sonic game on the Genesis. Now, this game starts off in a full-screen, pre-rendered cutscene. It's something Sonic games have been doing a lot lately, trying to focus on the story. These cutscenes have a really high production value. It's obviously that a lot of time went into them in rendering these massive, high-budget gameplay areas. It's debatable whether that's beneficial, as most people don't really watch them. They skip, like we're going to do, right to the game. Now there's that divisive factor with the light and the dark side. Again, please tweet me at Aaron Knights if you have anything you'd like to bring up about this game. As you can see, I have a prior save file just so we can skip around the levels and not just focus on the first few stages, because the game gets really good later on. It's based on environments that are semi-based on Earth. There's Missouri, Adipos, Spangona. They're very similar to actual locations on Earth. It's surprising that they got away with doing such a rip-off, but then again, you can't really sue someone for using a country's name. The environments are varied. We'll start off here in Chang'an. It's quite obvious that this is based off China, as you'll see. Now, if you'll look here, there's a main act for the daytime stages and all these little side missions. Gather rings, don't break anything. For now, we'll just play the main level and speed through as best as I can. Please tweet if you have anything you'd like to say about this game. It is live. It is the 15th of May, 2012. Tweet in now and get mentioned on the show. Here we go. Control's really great. As you can see, it's getting a great sense of speed. Sonic has his homing attack. Interestingly, this is the first game where the homing attack is shown with targets to show where you're homing in. In all other 3D Sonic games, it's just a guess what target you home in on. Speeding around corners. Slamming into walls, which is always fun. Quick step, you dash quickly from side to side to avoid obstacles using the trigger buttons on the classic controller. Keep up enough speed, you can run directly over water. This becomes an interesting mechanic later on in this level. Something that's never really done in Sonic games before. It's a quick time event. Now you quickly press the buttons in time to stop Sonic from falling. Failing this generally doesn't result in death, but merely results in you going on the lower part, as I am right here. As you can see, it features multiple pathways. Very many previous Sonic games prior to this were extremely linear, only offering one ride through the game. Especially Sonic's other Wii titles, Sonic and the Secret Rings and Sonic and the Black Knight, which were fully linear. You didn't have much control of where you were going at all. As you can see, driving over water there, watching out for the spears. Even now, a few years after its release, this is one of the best looking and best running games available on the Wii. It runs very smooth, it scarcely lags, it does lag a bit sometimes into spears, but overall it's a remarkable game for what technically is an enhanced GameCube. If this game were released in the GameCube days, it would be heralded as one of the best looking games of the time. In my opinion, that is. I'm sure there's a lot of critics out there who would debate that. That's the booster there, so as you can see, oh no, that water's blocked off. Interestingly, it does not feature any camera control, probably because it's designed to be automatic. When you're running at high speeds, you don't really want to have to stop. 3D Sonic games have been infamously in the past criticised for having an extremely poor camera. So in this game, they just took any control of the camera you can have away. Due to the high-speed nature and one-directional nature of the game, it works, it really does. You don't, scarcely, I say, because back then I could have done the same, and I've fallen. Sorry about that. Again, in the bottom right-hand corner, at Arrowknights, please tweet me to contribute to this live show. Those spears are rather hazardous. I don't know who's shooting giant spears at me, but it's not a good one. And I've fallen again. Well, how about we give up on the Chun-Yan China stage and try something else. Again, please tweet me on Twitter at Arrowknights in the bottom right hand corner. And using the picture-in-picture feature here, tweet me up and I'll get back to you right now as I play Sonic Unleashed on the Wii. We're looking at daytime stages, seeing what you like. Excuse me, the frame here. I'm playing on the Classic Controller Pro, a black one here, which is debatably the best boot control method for this game. Let's try Shaman, which is kind of a desert theme level. Tweet me there at Arrowknights, and I'll be sure to get to you as we talk about this on this unscripted, unnamed live show, playing Sonic Unleashed for the Wii. As it loads there, tweet me there. There. Right there. Just tweet, go on the Twitters. Everyone uses the Twitters. Another new mechanic introduced to this game is the drift. You can hold down the Y button and you kind of drift around corners like you're doing Ridge Racer. It works, it doesn't really, like, the biggest worry with that is that you lose control of Sonic and stop being adaptive. It can become more of a car racing game. But it does work well, you don't lose control. It just makes you go around being tighter, and you can generally play the whole game without it. Around the corner there. You have the boost in this game, as the gauge in the bottom left corner of the screen there, and if you boost enough, you can plow right through most enemies, which is a useful thing. Stopping and jump on the wall takes a lot of time, and time bonuses are a big thing. If you can see in the top left corner of the gameplay screen there, I'm currently going for a rank S. Now, these ranks are fully dependent on time it takes for you to complete the stage. As you can see, those guys with shields there wouldn't allow me to boost right through them and plow them out of the way. I would have to jump on them twice, once to remove their shield and once to remove it completely. Gang, this is live. It is the 15th of May 2012. Tweet me if you want to be part of the show. We're playing Sonic Unleashed on the Wii, the daytime stages. None of that nighttime stuff here. Homing attack enemies, just like in every Sonic 3D game, to gain access to a different path. Now this is a new mechanic introduced in this game, it's I missed it here, but that was a wall jump, as made famous by Super Mario 64. Jump from wall to wall and gain access to areas. It does work in this game, it's not exactly like it is in Super Mario 64, it's more of a high speed jump. In the top left corner, I've failed the S rank and now I'm going for It's just started raining, so sorry for the rain in the background. There's not much I can do about that though. Rain does its thing. Gang, tweet me if you want to talk about this. I'm currently playing with this classic controller on the Wii, Sonic Unleashed, the daytime stage, seeing how they hold up today. Sonic Unleashed was released in 2008 for the Wii and for the PS3 and Xbox 360. The Wii version is a completely different game. It uses the same themes for the levels, but the layouts and gameplay are quite different. If you have to jump between the two playing Xbox 360 and then playing the Wii version, you'll get very disoriented and confused, and the controls change quite a bit between the two. Sound like most Sonic games, you stand still on the sand too long and fall into it. If you fall into the water there, well, it's a game over. Push past all the bad guys and into the goal ring. Goal rings have been used since, well, Sonic Adventure 2 back in 2001. Before that it was the original signpost. Grab the Chaos Emerald or land on the strange T platform things. Everyone remembers those. Again, this is live. I'm playing Sonic Unleashed on the Wii, taking a look back at the daytime stages. No nighttime stuff here. Tweet me there, at Aaron Knight, if you want to join the conversation to talk about this game. Where should we go now? Adabat. Kind of a European port kind of theme, I believe, if memory serves me correctly. Head for the goal. I'm playing using a Classic Controller Pro with the handles. The handles really help. The smooth Classic Controller might have been trying to be compact and sleek, but you really need the handles. gives you better grip. Again, the show is live. Be sure to tweet me at Aaronites right there in the bottom corner if you want to chat. Chat about Sonic Unleashed on the Wii. It is the 15th of May 2012. Avoiding the bombs there. Hit the boost pad, just like most Sonic games, it shoves you off in the right direction when you get as if you're weaving a bit, especially on these tight platforms. Here we go, taking the shortcut. Only what's happening is going through the boost green thingies. Okay, little quick time event B, I made it. Weird, the quick time events, generally games get criticised a lot using quick time events, but I feel it kind of works in this because you're speed and pumped. It's like the WarioWare games, or Twisted one, when you get the mini game, which is just hold still. You're so anxious to play the game that holding still is really a difficult thing to do. Again, this game really does hold up well for a Wii game. Might not be HD, and this game does look very good when played on the Dolphin emulator, which has the capability to actually render Wii games in HD, not simply upscale graphics. This right now plays off a recolor disc on wide Wii using a classic controller program. That's the spring there. Excuse me. Oh, doing a lot of talking. Little moments like this, just like in the original Sonic game where you can't do anything. When you drift around corners, you've got to be careful not to whack into the sides, because if you do, you stop and you lose all your momentum. Still going for that S rank. Interestingly, they go E, D, C, B, A, S. S is the best. S is the best level now. A plus, you get S. Which works. Do feature a shortcut when you've got a homing attack chain of enemies. It's interesting, but it's definitely something original to the 3D Sonics, and not something inspired by still my 2D Sonic games, just because in 2D you did not have the homing attack until the Game Boy Advance games, but still, it's just you need the fidelity of the direct homing attack to be able to do that kind of thing. It'd just be too difficult to do it on a regular basis in the traditional 2D Sonic game. I'm good! B rank, not too bad. Anyway, this is live. It is currently the 15th of May 2012. Please tweet me there if you want to chat about this. We are playing Sonic Unleashed on the Wii using a classic controller pro. It is live and interactive. Where haven't I been? Some of these levels here, I believe, like this one, don't actually feature a game, a stage. It is simply a boss battle. Right there, it is only a boss. Interestingly, in the PS3 and Xbox 360 versions, these are full stages with a boss. 2 stages, Missouri here, and the city stage, I forget the name of it, Empire City I believe, were removed from the Wii version. Missouri exists only as a boss battle, and Empire City is completely removed from the Wii version. So we'll skip that. Give me something easy. We'll play the first stage in the game. Apotos. Interestingly, it's obviously European based. See, and you have all these different missions that teach you the skills of the game until you get down here to the actual first stage. Please tweet me at Aaronites. This is live. It is the 15th of May 2012. Windmill High. Let's go! That little stumbling there is quite a boost without enough rings. Something you shouldn't really do. It slows you down quite a bit. tried to go around the corner probably a bit too fast. That's not a good idea. All Sonic games since, well, Sonic on the Genesis have generally featured multiple pathways. And the higher you go, generally the faster you go. This isn't always the case, but it's a general rule of thumb that you're going to get if you stay on the high level without falling down to the lower parts of the stage. Any questions or comments about Sonic games or games on the Wii, please tweet them at Aeronauts. It's right here on the screen. I'll be sure to get right back at you live on the air. This is a unscripted, unnamed live show. Thank you for watching. There we go. It's surprising how well the frame rate holds up on such a low fidelity game, relatively speaking.
Yeah, I'm good.
B rank again, maybe I'm just a B grade person. Alright, please tweet me if you want to chat. Oh, a secret document! Check it out later. I'm assuming that's generally an unlockable, like some concept art or some background music that you can play in a sound test like set. Right, we'll do one more stage. We will go to Spangona. Spangona. All these strange names. You know, most people would think you just name them after the country, because I doubt they'd mind, really. It's not like you can copyright the name of a country. Still, it's interesting to see that they did try something original. I've got to give some credit for that.
Here we
Rooftop Run. Interestingly, this Rooftop Run stage was featured in the PS3 and Xbox 360 version of Sonic Generations, which was a time when we were looking back at the past Sonic games. No stages from Sonic Unleashed were featured in the previous version. That previous version did get an exclusive stage from Sonic Rush on the DS, which has been highly praised as one of the best Sonic games possibly of all time, mainly due to its awesome music. I know Romy Cowboy over at Go Nintendo is a big fan of Sonic Rush's music. Back to back, back to back. I won't sing it. If you miss the mark and you don't really paint the line per se, you do get quite a bit of a kickback. Your progress tends to stop rather abruptly rather than recovering fast. Go, how's that? Oops. So you try to boost through these weaving mazes and it doesn't really do you any benefit. Just time counting down. The home engine is quite a way away, it's often a good way to progress forward. Running on the wall. And this bonus for points, I assume? Doesn't give you a ring, so it must be points. As you probably know, in the early Sonic games, it did feature both rings and points. Back then, high scores coming out of the arcades, high scores for everything. Oops, sorry about that. It's just been cleaned, but now we're back at the beginning. Running on walls. Interesting for Mythbusters to see if you could run on a wall, but I think they'll do it. Oops, unable to turn the wall again. I'm just no good at this game. Maybe I should practice with this stuff. Again, this is Sonic Unleashed on the Wii. Please tweet me right there at Aaron Join the conversation about it. This is an unscripted and unnamed live video game show. We play video games, live, direct feed footage, and we discuss them. In fact, let's go back to the full screen now. You can see back there those buildings in the background of this flat cardboard cutouts, which I guess is what you really have to do using assets comparable from the Xbox 360. It still holds up remarkably well. It's a remarkably good looking display game, regardless of the hardware. B rank again. How's that?
Yes.
He seems happy. Sonic seems happy enough as it is. Alright, and we now back at me. As you can see, it did hold up pretty well. The daytime stages really were where it was at those games. They did have great speed. Some controls are a bit niggly when you've really got to paint the line. Stopping can be really discouraging. You've really got, if you fail in that game, you feel like you've really failed, even if you could still achieve a high ranking in the level. The real glory and bliss comes when you can paint that line and go through the stage in the perfect line. I think the daytime stages really do hold up well and lay the foundation for Sonic Generations and the other Wii Sonic title of real note, Sonic Colors, which I've lent my copy out to a friend, sorry. But it is a good game. Right now you can pick it up super cheap. You must be able to pick it up for $5 if retailers are still carrying it. It's worth checking out. You do have to play through these slow-paced werehog levels to get there. But overall, it's worth picking up. It's a pretty good game. What much more than that? Sonic Unleashed on the Wii. It succeeded, it failed, it set the precedent for what future 3D Sonic games would be. After coming out of Sonic and the Secret Rings and Sonic the Hedgehog terrible reboot on Xbox 360 and PS3, which was just abysmal. This is glorious compared to that. Those daytime stages really define what Sonic is. This has been a live, unscripted, unnamed show. You can follow me at this Twitter handle on Arrow Nights. I'm currently talking to try and get this show a bigger audience because both my viewers would like more people watching with them. Thank you for watching. Again, this was filmed live on the 15th of May 2012. It'll be uploaded to my YouTube channel. Be sure to watch it there. Thank you so much for watching. Follow me on Twitter, and I'll be sure to see you next time. See ya.